guys, Devon here, and first and foremost, I hope that this video finds you and your coworkers, friends, and family safe and hopefully working from a home office just like mine. Now, I know that we are in some really crazy times right now, but I do want to let you know that we're going to keep on rolling with production just like normal. Sure, it won't maybe look like it normally does with the conference room setup or being able to be on location, just because with the stay-at-home orders that we've been seeing in the quarantines, we're not able to do that. But what we do have is a ton of different plans for interviews, different tutorials, best practices that we're going to do all remote. So I already have a lot of interviews lined up, and I'm really looking forward to being able to share those projects with you. Now, I know that this is a time where a lot more people have way more time than normal on computers. Now, knowing that, what we wanted to do is make sure that you were fully aware of the different resources that are available to you just through this lifting and rigging channel. So to share some of those with you. So the first two videos I want to call out are the ones that we did on basic nomenclature and understanding of alloy chain slings and synthetic web slings. Now with alloy chain slings, Nate Fisher does a great job of taking you through different components and configurations of alloy chain slings. And he goes through, he'll tell you some of the nomenclature, tell you how to understand them. He'll walk you through the entire process of how to figure out exactly how to read what's on a sling ID tag, so you know exactly what you're talking about when you need to put it in order or you're just trying to understand it in inspection reports. Nate does a fantastic job of breaking it all down for you. So definitely, if you have some new crew members that aren't really versed in nomenclature of lifting slings, that's a really good video to start with. The other one on web slings, it's the same thing. Just like he does with alloy chain sling, he goes through the different nomenclature to give you a good understanding of what you should be looking for, what you should be calling out, or just to give you a better understanding of what you're messing with. So definitely really good videos to jump into to get you started. In addition to that, I definitely recommend that you spend some time going through our playlists. Now our playlists are some things that I put together just to try to group all of our topics into one spot. So definitely go through and check out all of them if you'd like to, but the main ones that I'll call out are the ones that we did on rigging best practices, and these are just some basics. So again, if you have some people that are just getting started, all the videos that are in this playlist specifically are tutorial based. So how to calculate and determine the weight of a load before making your overhead lift. That's a very useful tool to have all the guys on your job site know and understand and know how to put those calculations together. How to properly install a hoist ring. Some people just torque it down as hard as possible, but that's not at all what's supposed to happen. It goes into OSHA regulations, and then we have a bunch of different tutorials and some best practice stuff here. So it's a really good way to go and just kind of up your knowledge. Now this playlist is all of the projects that we got to do that I just absolutely loved, and I thought that they were really unique. So like the first one, the sand line replacement, is a project that we got to do on an oil rig in Oklahoma City, a place called Vici actually. And a very cool project. Jason Coleman, the lifting specialist, was able to walk us on that site, get us some good information to see, you know, what it takes to replace a sand line. And then we got to watch this guy, Wes, go through and work with this crew to do a full replacement just to get them back up and running. It was a very, very cool project to see. And then furthermore, if you want to spend a little bit more time learning about how they do it in the field, this project that we got to do in Texas is, you know, think of those giant tower cranes. We got to go and spend some time with Tyler Henley and some other people out of that Oklahoma branch and just see what goes into replacing like a giant tower crane's wire rope. It was a really cool project. I got to spend there the entire day there. This is one of the cooler projects I got to work on. It was just very impressive just to see the amount of work that goes into putting these things together. So it was a very fascinating project, very informative if you're interested in learning a little bit more about that. One of my personal favorite projects, we got to spend some time working with NASA. There's a project that we did for this storage tank that they're using for fuel that they're planning on creating while going to Mars. So they're gonna try to harvest some and make some on the moon, and then when they go to Mars, they need a way to get back. So this project is all how Mazzella Companies was able to jump in and kind of help provide some different equipment that they needed to pull that off, just the beta testing for it. And then we did a bunch of stuff for the Navy. We got stuff on fall protection. So these are just some of my favorite projects. We also have a couple different playlists just specifically on what you needed. If you want to learn a lot more about sling inspection, this entire playlist is dedicated to the 7 primary lifting slings and how to inspect them. These are all hands-on demonstrations. We go through all of them. We go through wire rope slings, we go through alloy chain slings, we go through synthetic web. If you want to go a little bit deeper, we actually have a full sling inspection course that we created as well. So whereas the video aspect on the lifting and rigging channel is just the videos, if you go into the course, we've got different sections on sling ID tag requirements, inspection criteria, disposal. And once you go into the course, which is completely free to jump into, we take you through, you know, lesson by lesson. through the entire spectrum. Definitely a good spot to start if you're looking for some more information. We have one for overhead cranes as well. The first time overhead crane buyers course, it's the same thing. It's a video-based tutorial series just to give you more understanding about what we're doing and how it all works. Fall protection is really good as well. But then Ask the Experts is a series where I welcome a lot of people on camera to really just do one question, one answers directly from you guys. So questions that come in from the field, questions that come in our social channels, we take all those and then we just spend some time figuring out who on our team would be the most suited to be able to answer that. And then we just walk you through all of these guys, all the different people who are able to go through and answer all the different questions that you guys have. So if you have questions, by all means, submit them in the YouTube channels, submit them on our social media channels. We'll get those, we'll field them, we'll take care of them. Personally, this is one of my favorite things about this job is how much we try to make sure that you're able to reach out to us and get the kind of information that you're looking for. And that is really the thesis of the entire Lifting and Rigging channel. We want to make sure that we're doing everything that we can to make sure that we're educating the industry and that we're getting you exactly what you need to know while you're in the field to help you do your job either more efficiently or more safely. That we do very much appreciate all the time that you've given us with watching our videos, subscribing to the channel. There's a lot of new people here that are joining us every single day. So we wanted to make sure that we got back in front of you and just told you there's a ton of different things on this channel. Look through it, check it out. Hopefully some of that stuff is helpful to you. And if it's not, definitely reach out and let us know. marketing@mazzellacompanies.com. You can email at any time with any suggestions or ideas. And then on the comment section of any of our videos, you're more than welcome to do that as well. We're just really looking forward to doing all we can to make sure that we make this time together as valuable as possible. Even though we can't really go out, we can't do things like we used to, we can still definitely utilize this time to make the best of our own personal development and really get some great understanding of these different processes and different protocols and stuff. So I hope you and yours stay safe for the next however long we're in this, and we really look forward to getting back to things as normal. But until that time, we're going to keep on rocking and rolling. So give us your suggestions. We'll start putting some content together and we'll get back at it. So thank you for watching. For all of us on behalf of the Lifting and Rigging channel and Mazzella Companies, we very much appreciate all that you do for us, and we really hope that you stay safe out there. Thanks.